Now, before I go to the next level, I need to actually explain what the story is, because I kind of skipped out on that at the beginning. But the story is that Santa Claus is in trouble. He has been kidnapped by the evil Christmas monster, Krampus. And so, we went to save him, and here he is at the North Pole. He's all chained up. And so we're gonna go save Santa here at the North Pole. And this is the second to last level, although this is technically the last normal level because, well, you'll see in a minute what happens after we beat this one. But this is supposed to be the, you know, the grand finale, the culmination of everything you've learned. And as such, there's a lot of stuff in here to keep you on your toes. Oh gosh, oh no. Just jump straight up. Ah, okay. That's a good way to save yourself there, is just jump straight up when it turns. Let's see. Now we have a moving platform after the triangle. We're gonna move. And we have a little tiny one here. So we gotta jump over to that. And now we've got a really fast moving snowball. So, gotta be careful here. Okay, now we're lodged in that little corner, but that's okay. We'll just get out for a second, go up here. Now we gotta make the jump back without hitting that snowball and without falling down this ledge. Hopefully that does it. Yep, okay. I thought about putting wind in this level, but that would just be too crazy. This part was also a little bit more complicated in the past. It had a rotating platform, but that was really annoying, so... right now we've got this block here. And we can just push it down, and it should be okay. I think we can just stand on top of this block here. If you push it down too far, it'll roll off and you'll have to do it again. But now we can get up here. And we can jump up. Make a few of these jumps. Now we gotta go over here with a couple of these things. Just some jumping. Just some more jumping. I've played this level like a million times, which is why I'm doing so good at it. This is a really tough level, and if you play this normally, you will probably die like quite a lot. But being the maker of this game and everything, I've had a lot of time to practice on it, so don't feel bad if you're doing badly on it. It takes a lot of practice. Brilliant sound effects there. So I gotta jump up here. I can get to here, and we're gonna reach the last phase of this game, which is pretty mind-blowing that it just went so fast. But I don't know. This game has a lot of speedrun potential, as I think I've said before, and it can definitely be beaten in under 1 hour if you go fast enough. So I'd be curious to see how fast people can take it, especially this last level. And as a matter of fact, I put a few shortcuts in this last level just to make it a lot easier if you know where to find them. So feel free to replay that and find some shortcuts like I showed off in the other level. But now we're gonna save Santa, who has been chained up to the North Pole by the evil Christmas monster, Krampus. Huh? What's going on? Why am I tied to the North Pole? Snowball, is that you? I'd ask you to help untie me, but you don't have any arms. Wait a minute, I remember now. That villain Krampus did this to me, and he transformed you as well. Yeah, Snowball is actually an elf that was transformed into a snowball. So... Snowball, be careful! He must still be around here somewhere. What? You say you want to defeat him yourself? You in your current form, up against a guy like him? Don't be ridiculous. You wouldn't have a snowball's chance in... There he is. So here's the final boss of the game, and he's gonna try and attack us as fast as he can. But luckily he can't do that. He can't reach us under there. He also has control over the wind direction. So a way to hide from that is to get up here. But basically, you just gotta survive the battle. Because he's got his fire shield on right now. Here he is throwing his coal. Ah. Oh no. Okay, so he's let his shield down. We gotta get him. Got him. But now it's back up, and now he's stronger than before. So he's gonna try and do some more damage to us. And I know there's like no penalty for losing, but I don't know. I just think it's fun to play this, even if there's no real penalty. Ah. Although I guess you could say part of the penalty is your time limit. You know, how long it takes you to beat the level. That's always something to strive for, getting a better time. This fight has a lot of randomness in it, though. He'll always do the same few moves. It's just the order of the moves that he does them in, as well as the time that each move takes to carry out. So anybody trying to get a good time on this level is gonna mostly have to deal with RNG, random number generation. So now his wind is very powerful right now because he's at his last health here. So the wind is gonna make it fly all over the place. And he's also gonna throw a bunch of coal around. Like lots and lots of coal, so you gotta be really fast here. And of course he tries to throw the coal at you no matter where you are in the level. He'll try and aim it at you. But this ought to be the final hit, so let's finish him. Hooray! We did it. Snowball, you did it! You defeated Krampus. Please forgive me for doubting you. I would have been toast without your help. And it looks like there's just enough time for me to deliver presents to all the good boys and girls. Shall we head out? Oh, right. You'd like to go back to normal, wouldn't you? Ho ho ho, let me return the favor. He's back to normal. Wait a minute, what's... He's a Snowball again. Ah, what just happened? I must be getting rusty. Well, enjoy the new look. You'll bounce a lot more and fly a lot farther. Merry Christmas, Snowball. Ho ho ho. So, it's a very subtle way of telling you that we've unlocked a new form of Snowball to play around with. So I'll show that off. But that's the end of the game. So I hope you enjoyed the Let's Play. Hey, look, it's the credits. All the people who did all this. You can change super mode on and off. And here's all our levels. So since we did that on super mode, we can turn super mode off, and we can see our best times on each level. So anyway, let's turn it back on and see what happens here. Alrighty, so now we've got Golden Snowball. The main difference here is that, well, you can see the difference. He's got golden sparkles, and his trajectory is a lot further. So, you know, that's pretty cool. And just for completion's sake, let me show you just how much of a difference it makes as well, especially with the shortcuts on the North Pole. So let me just show you this. So, like, you can't really see... Yeah, you can't see at all where that is going to end up, but if you do a little bit of figuring things out, you might be able to... you can kind of infer that since we can't see that line on the left anymore, it must be hitting a platform. So, ta-da! We just leaped right over there, and we leapt right over there. Can go straight up here. Make quick work of this level. I'm gonna stay there for safety reasons, but we should be able to get up there just fine. Yep. And we can probably just go up that way, maybe. No, that's too high, but we can definitely go this way. So that... Of course, the downside is he's also going to fall a lot faster and bounce a lot more. So you need to be careful about how you, where you throw yourself, basically. You lose some of the floatiness that he had in some of his other jumps. So there we go. And pretty fast amount of time we got back up there, and oh well, I fell. So anyway, that's just this game. That's the game. You know, have fun with it. Play around with Golden Snowball here. Wonder if we could actually get up this way. That'd be cool. We can go up that way. That's very cool. So there's all kinds of stuff I haven't really figured out with Golden Snowball, especially. I'd kind of put him in there as last minute, but, you know, I think it's fun to play around with, plus you got the sparkles and all that, so that's cool. But anyway, that is Snowball Saves Christmas, so I hope you all enjoyed my playthrough of it, and, you know, if you want to play the game, it is for free on Google Play for Android users. Hopefully I'll have an iPhone version out for it soon. And you can also play it on PC and Mac, only for a very small $1.99. You know, I try to make these games really quickly, but I also try to fill them with a lot of fun. So I try to price them at something that seems reasonable, and I think $1 for an ad-free version of this game is pretty good. It's a pretty good deal, I'd say. I'll definitely be revisiting Snowball in the future. I think there's a ton of potential for more levels, and you know, if the second Snowball game becomes like really big compared to this one, lots more levels, lots more mechanics, you know, all kinds of more stuff, you know, I'll be showing that one off too for sure. So I'm looking forward to it, and I hope once again that you enjoyed this video and that you enjoy the game. So if you have, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be playing more of my own games. As ridiculous as that sounds, I'll be playing more of my own games because why not? I'll try to make them as fun as I can, and both the games and the Let's Plays of them. So look forward to more. I'll see you next time.